welcome to the tribes.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I did a voiceover for this video because the day that I filmed this, it was boiling hot, so I couldn't not have my fans on. So I'm going ahead with the Benefit Professional, applying that all over my face to smooth out my skin, then going in with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer and also popping that all over my face. Then going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Medium Brown, just on my Pony Cosmetics eyebrow brush and just lightly filling in my brows. Then going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, I'm just using that to define the brows. So just on a concealer brush and just running that below and above the brows. Then taking the Benefit Cosmetics 3D Brow Tones, I'm just running that through my brows to set them in place. Then for foundation, I'm mixing the Marc Jacobs Remarkable and the Stila Stay All Day. The Remarkable is in the shade 54 and the Stila one is in the shade 8. Mix them together and just dotting them on my face first and then blending it out with the Morphe. I think it's, I'm not even going to try and guess, but I'll leave it listed down below. It's like one of my favorite foundation brushes. It's so good. So I'm just applying that all over, and then for concealer, I'm taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. I've recently been really liking this. Again, when I first bought it, I didn't see the hype, but now I do really like it. It's weird how you can just hate a product and then go to liking it. It's so weird. So I'm just placing that on the forehead, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and chin, and then blending everything out. Then I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder and just using that to bake and set my concealer underneath my eyes. Then I'm taking the Australis Fresh and Flawless face powder in the shade Medium Tan. I really need to find another good face powder that I can use in my videos because I'm sure you guys are sick of me using this one every time, but it's my all-time favorite, so I'm just using that to set the rest of my foundation. Now taking Tuscan Sun by Makeup Geek, and I'm just using that in my crease and slash all over my lid. I didn't realize how pigmented it was, so yeah, I'm just really buffing that color into my crease and building it up. Then taking Wild West, also by Makeup Geek, and just using that mainly in the outer corners of my eyes and building up the color as well. Then taking the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, I'm taking that really hot pink and using that in my crease as well, just because I feel like we lost the pink from the transition color and I wanted this like a pinky cranberry type look, so I'm just buffing that in. And then I'm actually taking the gold from the Violet Voss palette. I didn't like show you guys, but it's more of like a coppery gold, but then I do go over it with the Too Faced Peanut Butter palette, the gold in there, just to make it a little bit more like white gold. You'll see what I mean in a second when I put it on. Then I'm taking Cherry Cola by Makeup Geek and deepening up the outer corners with it. I'm just using an Anastasia brush. I'll leave all the brushes that I use down below. And then I'm just using some translucent powder just to make that line a little bit more crisp. And then I'm going in with the Tarte Clay Pot Liner, and I'm just using an Anastasia liner brush. It's actually one of my favorites. It's so easy to do liner with, and just creating a little wing. Then just taking a mixture of Wild West and Cherry Cola and just using that to buff into the lower lash line to make it extra smoky. And then I take Cherry Cola again on a more narrow brush. I seriously can't talk today. And just using that on the lower lash line as well. Then taking the Sleek palette and just using that to highlight my inner corners because I wanted a really bright inner corner. And this palette is amazing, like so amazing for the price. Then I'm curling my lashes, and then for mascara I use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, one of my favorites, and just coating my lashes. Then just popping on some lashes, I chose the Billion Lashes in the style Casey. And then onto face, I'm taking my Hoola bronzer just on a stippling brush. I'm actually really enjoying this brush for bronzing up the cheeks. I don't know why, it just works really well. So I'm just placing that on my cheekbone area around the perimeter of my forehead and then jaw, and then a little bit down the sides of my nose. Then I just take the iconic angled contour brush and just use that to define the contour a little bit more. And yes, going along my forehead as well. And then I take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, just the middle shade, and further contour my face. Then going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder again and just using that to define and bake my contour. Then for blush, I'm taking NARS Orgasm, one of my favorites, and just popping that on the apples of my cheeks. Then taking this MAC highlighter, I'm pretty sure it was limited edition. It's so pretty. It's like, I think it's actually Whisper of Guilt. And I'm just using that on my Anastasia highlighter brush and just applying that on the highest points of my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, and yeah, pretty much everywhere because I'm obsessed with this highlighter. Then for lips, I'm taking one of my favorite combos at the moment. It is Soar Lip Liner by MAC. This is probably my favorite MAC lip liner ever. It's so pretty. It's such a me color. And then for lipstick, I used MAC Modesty. It's probably, yeah, my favorite MAC lipstick as well. So popping that on, and then over top, I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs lip gloss. I can't remember what shade it's in, but I'll look it up and let you guys know in the description box down below. But yeah, this is like my favorite lip combo at the moment, and I think it's perfect for bridal. Then just spraying my face with a bit of the All Nighter by Urban Decay, and this is the final look done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, got some inspo, and if you did like it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.